Alright, hello, Internet. This might be the last time we formally address you in this stream. Again, even though we said that last time twice. This is Curse of Strahd. We're playing it. Jake's DMing. Take it away, Jake.
Alright, cool. So, we are in the Forgotten Realms, as you usually start for Curse of Strahd. We are going to start in the city of Daggerford. You've all been brought here for one reason or another. So there's werewolves in the mist. You've heard these dreaded words spoken again and again by farmers, merchants, and adventurers alike. The hamlets east of Daggerford have fallen prey to a pack of werewolves that spill out of the misty forest on nights of the full moon, cloaked in crawling mists that seem to follow them wherever they go. The beasts spread death and mayhem, slaughtering adults and stealing children before retreating back into the woods. Others have tried to combat the werewolf menace with little success. So, our characters, we'll go in order. We have Griff Endor, an Azimir paladin. Now, Griff Endor was once an infamous and feared pirate captain, ruling over his crew with an even hand, but vicious to his enemies. Mention of his name brought tales of his ghostly visage, glowing eyes, and merciless nature. But no more. After surviving the horrific massacre of his crew by the grace of Lathander, Griff has devoted his life to preventing such tragedies from ever happening again. Following the tip of a friend has led Griff to the city of Daggerford. There, he is found boarding at Lathander's temple. Fires burn nightly at the temple as worried townfolk gather in fear of the monsters that lurk in the night. The full moon looms large over the horizon. Thoughts of werewolves loom large over the people of Daggerford. Then, so, do you have anything you want to add about your character?
No, I think that was expertly crafted
Alright,
because
right.
you had plenty of time to come up with a backstory. It was wonderful.
Yeah, thank you.
I liked it a lot.
I'm not
Thanks.
gonna say anything on camera.
Now we have our human druid, who is Angus Ravenclaw. A-N-G-O-U-S? Angus?
A-O-N-G-U-S.
Wow.
Still Angus.
Using logic and reasoning to inform his everyday decisions, Angus learned his analytical view of nature from Goldar Evenwood, a half-elf druid. Angus recently left his service in order to observe new species and catalog them. As spring turned to summer, a foul wind beset the young druid. A scent he had only come across once before hung in the wind. Werewolves, a perversion of nature. Drawn to the fell presence, Angus finds himself outside the city of Daggerford. Lights in the streets and the pale moonlight of a nearly full moon illuminate the town. Guards are posted at every entrance, and more guards stand watch along the top of spiked wooden walls. Constant vigil against the night.
Should be a story writer.
Then we have Knick-Knack Hufflepuffer, our one-eyed rock gnome wizard. Yeah, one-eyed. Oh well.
Got one up?
Level-headed and quick-witted, Knick-Knack Hufflepuffer grew up with loving parents, living a quiet life in the fortress of Candlekeep. After coming of age and with a yearning for dramatic adventures, Knick-Knack left the nest to seek intrigue as an accountant. After exposing a local baron for fraud using his owl familiar, Knick-Knack was approached by a mysterious man. Sent to Waterdeep for training under the guise of an advanced apprenticeship, Hufflepuffer was then sent out to investigate rumors of a werewolf conclave near Daggerford. As he made his way into the city, rumors and gossip quickly turned to plain fact. The epicenter of the activity seemed to come from a small settlement south of Daggerford.
I just learned that.
Yeah. Then we have Sassy Slytherin, our drow elf rogue. So living on the edge of the overworld, the Slytherin family kept guard over the Sunstone, a sacred artifact and powerful weapon in the pitch black of the Underdark. Under contract by some of the noble families of Menzo and Berenstain. Yep,
that was perfect. Great.
Vampires raided House Slytherin. The slaughter lasted a full night as the screams of dying drow echoed through the complex. Sassy watched, petrified in the sacred chamber as her whole family was destroyed. As the vampires drew near, the Sunstone lit brilliant light, destroying the vampires and temporarily blinding Sassy, leaving her eyes an unusual shade of purple.
Oh,
Since
yeah.
Sassy has prepared and trained for the overworld, recently venturing forth to wreak vengeance on the vampires and monsters of the night that so long ago destroyed her life. She's emerged near the town of Daggerford. So, you guys are all... Well, you're in Daggerford. You're in Daggerford. You're right outside Daggerford. And as are you. You guys are... You're like coming out of a cave, and it's nighttime, but it's still incredibly bright to you because you're used to having no light at all.
Gotcha.
So, it's like, it's like, as clear as day for you.
Okay.
It's nighttime for you, but apparently that doesn't bother you too much. It's the full moon, you got enough light to get around on.
Yeah, my eyes have adjusted.
Yeah, well enough. So, you guys, I assume, are going to head down into the city of Daggerford?
Yes.
So, as you guys come into the city, you'll see 4 guards standing at the southern gate, and you will see each other
Oh.
on the path.
Is it easy to see me?
No, it's not easy. It's nighttime.
It's a figure.
And you're,
A rogue.
But I see
rogue.
it. I don't have
Okay.
dark vision.
what's your stealth?
And
6.
Yeah, so you're sneaky. As sneaky as you want to be.
Okay.
clink, clink.
21 passive.
Yeah, but he's pretty good at noticing things.
Oh, okay.
So do you want to sneak up on him?
I don't know if I want to sneak up on him or to like watch him go to the guards and see what happens.
Alright,
I want
Like
to
hang back and
a little bit.
yeah.
Okay.
go up to the guards and say I'm here interested in studying the werewolves.
The werewolves. Head guard's gonna look up at you and he'll say, well, gonna look up at the moon. Clearly you're not a werewolf.
Yes, it's true.
Yeah, well,
Good
we're
first
pretty good at this. You're here to study the werewolves though.
I am.
By like killing them?
Yeah.
Yeah, great. So, well, they've actually been rounding up a posse they're going to send out tomorrow night. So, if you want, you can go to the Temple of Lathander or the Red Dragon Inn.
I think we'll go to the Temple of Lathander.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, and I'll give you directions to the temple. You get on through. And then there's you. What are you
Okay.
doing?
It was like I was close enough to hear this.
Yeah, you were over.
Okay. I want to walk up to them as well.
All right.
And tell them.
They'll kind of be a little taken aback as you walk up with your
Your drow. Drow are not a common sight.
your shining eyes and your black skin. So they'll look at you and they'll be like, evening.
Evening. I would like to come into your town so I can kill werewolves.
Oh, you've heard, huh?
I've heard.
I guess
about the
news
werewolves.
travels far.
Yes.
All right. Well, if you're itching to do a little werewolf slaying, the Temple of Lathander or the Red Dragon Inn is where people are meeting up. Tomorrow night's the actual full moon, so that's the plan.
I'll go to the temple too.
Right.
Yeah.
Where
Maybe
you
give me directions as well.
Of course. Where are you staying?
The Red Dragon.
You're staying at the Red Dragon
Oh,
Inn,
yes.
and you're staying at the Temple of Lathander, which
Yes.
makes sense. All right. So a little information that people know about the werewolves. Let's see. I gave everybody some information on werewolves. You just know they're around. That's all you know. You know that they're in a small town to the southeast of Daggerford.
Okay.
And you don't know a ton about them outside of that they're there, but you do have a contact named Zelron Roaringhorn, who is a metalsmith, and he will silver some weapons for you for free.
Fancy.
Good. We
That
need
is
that.
good, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so
You don't have anything because you didn't tell him anything. You lived underground.
you lived underground.
I just said werewolves because he said it.
Got
That's
you
what
in
I
town.
was going with.
Good old sassy.
Made it in. That's what matters.
Yes.
So you guys get to the temple. Have you caught up with him, or are you just
I'm
still
just
shadowing
hanging.
him?
I'm
Alright.
hanging.
Roll
Yes,
for
I-
stealth for me, because I want to see if he'd notice you. We're gonna do passive perception for you.
Yeah.
So that plus
Is that
whatever your stealth is.
And that 21
Observant?
is yours. Yeah, that's added. already.
24.
Alright. You don't notice her. She's very, very sneaky.
Well, with the added
23.
5, it'd be
that
20.
is no.
Oh.
17 plus
21 is
6.
the added.
Which is
23.
23.
I lied.
23.
I thought I solved that one pretty good.
That's okay. 23 is still good
Well,
enough.
he told me what it was and it was still above it.
So you see in front of you a druid with a cloak. You have a cloak?
Yeah.
So you see a druid with a brown cloak, and ahead of you go up into the temple. It's bright in here because there's
Like-
fires.
It's a blue.
lit.
It's a blue cloak.
It's a blue cloak. He's got a blue cloak,
Blue
not a brown
cloak,
one. I
okay.
thought it was brown because he wasn't in the light before, but now he's in the light. And it is. You realize.
Oh, pretty
Yeah.
cool. Alright.
Alright, so
Hides from God, this cloak. Changes colors.
yeah, just once.
Just once.
Right at the beginning.
And it's got
It's black and gold.
Alright, so
Bronze.
there's Angus Ravenclaw. You stand at the foot of the stairs up to the Temple of Lathander. Outside are two paladins in service to him.
Tell me one of them me.
Yeah, one
All
of
right.
them,
Okay. So we're inside. We're inside. And
You're standing right outside at the top of the stairs, standing guard.
Okay, that's fair.
You're waiting for tomorrow night because then the town and whoever's, the Lord's Alliance is leading different groups to try and, cut this off at its head. The Order of the Gauntlet's in on it. Everybody doesn't like these guys as they're vampires and, they're stealing children and killing people.
Werewolves.
Werewolves. That's exactly what I meant to say.
Fair.
Yes, quite.
Correct indeed.
So I see him.
You see him. You
Walking.
make a perception check, see if you see her.
I'm not trying to be sneaky.
Can't.
You can't see her.
With a 23, I can't. Even with a natural 20, can't make it.
So you see a shadow behind one of the buildings.
It's one wood.
That's one bite.
Uh,
But it's dark.
so I guess I'll look at you as you're coming up the stairs and be here for werewolves.
I'll say hello, good paladin. I am Angus Ravenclaw, and I am here to study the werewolves.
When you say study, do you mean kill?
Yes.
All right, come on in.
So you go in, and there's a large number of adventurers in here. People preparing for all sorts of things. You see some guys who are very well equipped, and then there's other people who are, kind of just regular adventuring gear. But it seems like anybody who can, raise a pickaxe is here to kill some vampires.
All right.
Werewolves.
Werewolves.
Everybody get wooden stakes just in case.
You've got wooden stakes, don't you?
I
3 of
think so, yeah.
Ready to go in case there are werewolves.
You mean vampires?
Alright, that one was a joke.
I don't know.
I don't know.
That was good.
Alright, so you're standing outside in the dark.
This already
by yourself.
happened?
You saw this happen because you were
And do I know that people don't see me very often? Like, in out? I should know this, right?
Yeah, you know that
Okay.
drow
I'm just
don't
checking.
really leave the end because of the sun, and it's
Okay.
real bright.
Okay.
So it's kind of a pain. That's why you have your sunglasses.
My sunglasses.
So when I walk in, I'm
Because
gonna
I
cast
can.
minor illusion on myself, and I just kind of want to like glow a little bit. you know?
Glow a little bit.
Yeah.
Alright.
A
You're
little
glowing
blue, a
slightly.
little blue and bronze. You know?
Of the 30 adventurers that are in there, about 5 of them can see you. You can tell you're casting magic on yourself.
Okay.
Just because, they're also magic users. And they're like, I guess. Minorly glowing.
Okay. I'm gonna, now that, because I kind of followed him a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and I see that they were talking, right? I'm gonna go in and I want to talk to them.
Alright.
Are you walking?
I'm gonna walk in.
Well, okay. So you're gonna walk up to me, who's standing
Up to
guard at
you
the door.
guys.
You're gonna try to just walk past me?
No, I'm gonna try to
All
walk
right.
to you.
I
because
see.
you
As she
can't guard
reaches the bottom of
door.
the stairs, you notice her.
Ah.
Before that, it was almost as if she was just melted with the night.
Mm.
No, with the name. Hello.
That's what she says as she's walking up
My
the
name
stairs.
is Sassy.
Melted with the night.
And I heard you have a werewolf problem.
Yes. Yes, we do.
I'm into killing monsters, so I'd like to help you.
I will suspiciously open the door, but still keep my arms crossed and just watch.
Okay.
The other guardsman, who's been your best friend for about 6 months now, since you've joined with Lathander and you guys trained together as initiates, is gonna look at you like with an eyebrow and be like, "It's a weird group of people we got."
When she walks in, I'm gonna be like,
He's gonna nod.
yeah.
A quick cut over to the Red Dragon.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that's where you are. Knick-Knack Hufflepuff is drunk.
Mm-hmm.
How drunk will be is D20.
Minor illusion and message.
2.
2. You are really drunk. You have not been
Solid call.
keeping your drinks well. You're actually a little worried about the werewolf problem. You've never been out in the field, like you've done a lot of desk work.
I'm real good at desk work.
Really good at it.
Yeah.
That is definitely something you can do well. So this is your first, shot out in the open.
Yeah.
So there you go. So you're drinking in the Red Dragon Inn.
Yes.
Would you like to carouse?
Yes, I would.
All right.
Yeah. So
The place is packed. It's alive with the buzz of imminent danger.
Yeah. 6.
Oh no, that's not very good. Roll me 2d20.
22.
Alright, so you wake up in the morning, hungover.
Yeah.
So I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. DC 12.
that's the bard list.
I got a 12.
Yeah, all right. You throw up, but you don't throw up on yourself. Ooh, it's an okay morning.
All right.
You lost 22 gold gambling last night.
Didn't have 22.
You are in debt because you made the bets.
I owe 7 gold.
Yes, you owe 7 gold to a half-orc named Chev.
Chev?
Chev.
Chev.
S-H-E-V, Chev.
All right. Okay.
Almost like Shiv, but
But these are gonna gonna have to
Is
change.
there close page in
You
here?
thought, because he seemed so dumb, you would be able to out-gamble him,
I'm not going.
but he was good at it.
Did not work out in my advantage.
you know.
I did.
What happened?
I'm not
He
going,
kept off
you
the
know.
bard spell list instead of the druid. Because he's like, I cast minor illusion, and I'm like,
You can't do
you
that.
can't do that. So then he tells me message, and I'm like, and then I see him looking at the book, and he's
I
like,
can message.
he's like looking at this, and he's like, and I was like, dude, that's the bard.
You want guidance, probably.
Yeah.
Because he was like, I got 2 spells, and I was like, you can prep 5. Like, and then he was like looking at it, and I was like, oh no.
No, no.
Know your role.
So it's the next morning.
All right.
You were in debt.
I am in debt,
Mom and Dad didn't tell you it was going to be like this.
but I have an idea.
Alright.
I'm going to head over to the temple of first prestidigitation.
Alright.
Clean myself up.
You look better.
All right. I'm gonna head over to the temple of Lathander.
Alright, very
All
good.
right.
There's no longer guards outside. They only stand vigil at night.
Makes sense.
Yeah. But there is a small gathering of people outside.
All right.
Tell me, make up all the quotes.
Which you guys are all in. There's a gathering of 34 adventurers.
34.
And they are breaking up into different parties in order to go hunt werewolves.
All right.
Is this the first time she's ever seen the sun?
No.
Okay.
She's been out outside
Okay.
for about a week.
Yeah.
Alright, I was gonna say, because, like,
No.
you'd be having an existential crisis
She's got-
right now.
She's got her sunglasses, she's
My
got her
little
cowl
cloak,
pulled
I'm
real low.
Alright.
It's still bright. It's
Yeah,
still
yeah,
kinda
yeah. I
hurts,
just thought
but
it'd be
it's
funny.
Like you're getting used to it.
Okay. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna try and mosey up to one of the groups.
Alright, you're the last person to leave the inn. They're already talking
Oh, shit.
about there's like 4 groups of adventurers already split up and they're starting to leave as you approach.
Do I see Chev?
You do see Chef.
Where is he? Is he
I love your
leaving?
pet.
He is leaving. He's in a group of adventurers that just look pretty badass.
Oh
Like,
wow.
he looks pretty badass.
Alright.
He's got full plate armor and he's got a great axe. And he sees you and he's just gonna, do one of those. Like,
Okay.
hey, I see you.
Yeah. And I will wave back.
He'll give you a big old toothy grin.
He's a nice guy, even though I owe money.
Yeah, it's not like a ton of money.
Yeah, this is fine.
Yeah. Was it 7 gold? You're
7 gold.
Yeah, so he's not gonna murder you over 7 gold.
That's good.
That's good.
Yeah.
He's very big.
I would have started off pretty rough.
Might be like 10 gold when you see him again.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So
So of the groups left, there's basically just single people now left. Like you guys all came by yourselves. What's your best friend's name?
Oh, do I get to pick?
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
unless you want me to pick. Then his name's Steve.
His name is Neville.
Neville.
Aw.
Neville is a human paladin.
Okay.
This is your guys' first like full out mission in service to Lathander.
Yeah.
He was a thug before.
Oh, so we get
Marty-
along perfect.
Yeah, you guys get along. You know how life was.
Yeah.
Now you're trying to be different.
Yeah, that's good. We're good. We're good.
He's like neutral good.
Okay, that's fine.
He's a fine guy.
Yeah.
Doesn't always follow the rules, but
You know what? I respect that everybody can do their own thing.
yeah, he doesn't go around doing anything bad, really.
Right, yeah, and he wouldn't be paladin.
Yeah. Alright, but the people that are left it's you, Neville, Angus, Sassy Slytherin, and a guy named Malik, who is gonna be he's gonna be the leader of your guys' little ragtag band of adventurers. He's wearing leather armor. He has a silver greatsword, and you're gonna walk up as like everybody else is like leaving, and then there's these guys and Malik, and they're standing there, and you look hungover.
Yeah.
And Malik's gonna eye you, and he's like, "Cause you're short," so he's gonna look down on you, and he's gonna be, "Are you in, huh?
Mm-hmm. I am.
For some werewolf hunting?"
Yes.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so leaving now.
Right now?
Yeah.
Well, I've noticed you have a silver greatsword, where
Aha.
these gentlemen and lady have no silver weapons.
That is true.
I know a guy in town, Zell.
Yeah, that's where I got this.
Zell Ryan. He's a friend of mine, and might be able to silver up some stuff if we have the time.
He's not gonna look happy about it, but fine. We leave in an hour.
Leave in an hour?
Yeah.
Alright. Any of you guys who
Yes.
have
Yes.
weapons to silver, why don't you come with me? It's going to be 2 gold
Yeah, scimitar.
per silvered weapon up front. If that
How much gold?
is reasonable, 2. Usually it's about 100. I feel like this is a
Yeah,
reasonable
no,
deal.
that's-
Yeah, I had some time.
You do have a scimitar?
Yeah.
Remember you said
Yeah,
you had a quarter
55,
staff.
right?
Shit.
And
You're right.
man,
What?
You're right.
I noticed that you have arrows.
Can I get like a
And
silver
silver.
number put on the
Well,
top?
2 silver gets
Yeah.
20
Sure.
silver arrowheads.
Hmm.
2 gold, 20 silver arrowheads.
Deal.
I got this sword,
Yeah.
and I got this whip made out of a chain.
Mm.
Alright, so that's 2 for
That's
you.
2.
You got anything?
Quarterstaff, you could put a silver nub at the top. Like a doorknob.
Let's
Bring it along.
we'll talk to Zell about it.
Neville has a spear.
Neville has a spear.
He'd
Awesome.
love to get that silver.
Alright,
He'll give
come
you
on.
2 gold.
Fine.
That's
I'll give you 4 gold.
4. Alright, I can pay my debts.
What did you want? You got a
You
rapier.
said 2 is 20?
2 gold, yeah, 20 silver arrowheads for 2 gold.
And you got a
And
rapier.
Yeah.
2 for the rapier.
Yeah. Alright,
Alright.
the dagger on this, yeah.
So that's 4 gold.
Mm-hmm.
4 gold?
Mhm.
Alright.
And you took that off of your gold down the bottom?
1, 2,
I was gonna say, I don't think I wrote
3,
it down, but I know I
5,
have 55.
and 6.
So
Alright,
51 now.
let's
So-
get going, guys.
Down in the
So
bottom.
we go
Right here?
we go to
To
Zell.
the right a little
So
bit.
you go to
Oh
Zell
yeah,
room.
I erased it.
He, he's
51?
kind of, like he's settling down. All the adventurers just left. He thought he was done doing things for a while. So, he's, his smithy's still going because, there's always work for a smith. But, if you were here yesterday, it would have been a madhouse.
Okay, makes sense.
So you walk up.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Zell.
Can you write them with silver now?
I would, if you have the time, like you to silver some weapons for these fine people. For the werewolf hunt.
Oh, the one didn't everybody leave?
No, we have an hour.
Oh,
We
okay.
have an hour.
Oh. What did you need silver?
We got a sword, a whip,
Rapier.
20 arrows,
Quarterstaff.
A rapier and a
a
spear.
rapier, and a spear.
Anything. Quarterstaff.
See, you gotta get the silver hot though.
I can see that.
To,
I was
'cause
actually
you
like,
apply
I
it on
didn't
it
see me in the game.
as a molten liquid.
Right? Yeah. Oh,
I let my
Gotta
wizard
get some milk.
know most of that stuff.
Alright. Well, in that time, an hour. I'll work fast.
Appreciate that.
Throw you a wink. He can get 4 weapons done
4 weapons now.
in an hour.
In an hour. All right. So 1 for Neville. Sir, you're gonna have to pick sword or the
Mm-hmm.
Whip.
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 Which one would you prefer?
Let's go with the whip.
You go with the whip. So the whip.
just gonna pick the arrows. I think that'll be better.
We'll get the arrows.
Well, they run out.
Oh, they run out. Then oh no.
You have
I'm
20
gonna go
arrows.
here.
Fair. You going with rapier?
Yeah.
And can you do anything with this stick?
To this stick.
Not really.
I don't think so.
does full damage.
Like if you had shillelagh.
You know what?
Oh, fuck.
Why don't we go with the arrowheads too?
The arrowhead
The
still?
whip,
Thank
the
you.
arrowheads, the rapier, and the spear for now.
Alright, he's gonna call in Johnny, his assistant, and they're gonna get to it.
How's it going, Johnny?
Yeah, and it's gonna take him an hour, almost on the dot, and Malik will be impatiently waiting the whole time, just kind of like walking back and forth outside of the
All right. Before he gets started, I'm going to cast mage armor on myself.
Okay.
Then, during the hour, I'm going to take a short rest and recover my first level slot.
Look at you. It's a smart move.
Yeah.
Crushed it.
Crushed it. Although it is the morning. Yeah, there you go.
And we're going to hunt werewolves at night.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Well, you never know what's gonna happen during the day.
That is true.
Alright, so after an hour, he comes back out with the weapons, and he brings
The
them
only one you
down.
have, yeah, dancing
He
lights.
gives you, a wink and a nod.
Hello, word.
So,
Yeah.
always a pleasure.
Of course. Maybe
See you
give me a little more notice.
Oh,
next time.
if we might come back
Through.
for 2 more.
Yeah,
Gonna make it look
anytime.
like a person
Then
too.
it'll be.
You read that.
And I give you guys back each. I'll give you back your 2 gold.
Okay.
You keep.
Then I give you back your 2 gold.
Because you didn't do it, yeah.
Yeah. So if when we come back around after the werewolves, remind me to come back.
Yeah, sure.
Mount's
I was
gonna
a
look at
pirate.
you, he's gonna have everybody ready.
I think we are.
Aye.
All right, I'm ready.
Amateurs. And he's gonna jump up on his horse. He's gonna look around at you guys. There's no horses, huh?
I
Balls.
And he's gonna sigh. And he's gonna start taking off at a leisurely walk with his horse. You guys all walk behind him.
Clink, clink, clink,
1,
clink,
2, 3,
clink.
4. I'm going to need Dana. Roll a d20.
Ooh. What am I adding to that?
No adding, just
4.
okay. Cool. So after about 6 hours of walking, Malik will stop. You guys will get a meal. Hang out for half an hour, and chit chat about this, that, and the other thing. It's you haven't been going at a hard pace, but he's definitely keeping you.
Steady.
Yeah, he's. You passed one other group of adventurers on your way. He's driving you guys pretty good.
was Chev in this other group?
No,
Okay.
he was not.
I want to pay him as soon as I can.
As soon as you can. Now this was this group looked like it was mostly clerics.
Oh, okay.
And they were all hanging out
It's a
together.
good group to have.
Yeah, it was like 5 clerics and 1 fighter.
I want to ask something. Future reference.
Okay.
Okay, so it's like with my cloak, it's like my whole body covered, so no one can really tell that I'm like dark skin. And then my cloak, when I have my sunglasses off, can you just see my eyes because it's like cloaky enough that it covers? And
You can't even. It's all.
like
it's all
like a
shaded.
Jawa, That's what I want. Okay.
Your whole face is completely covered.
Okay, cool. That's all I wanted to know.
Although anybody who's really looking at you is going to be able to tell.
Yeah. All right, that's fine. Thank you.
So you guys go through. It's mid-afternoon now, and you notice that the weather is starting to get a little bit worse. It's starting to get cloudy, and it seems like unusual because it's the middle of summer, but it's a little bit misty throughout. So I'm gonna need one more d20 this time from Ted.
5.
Huh?
I didn't get in the thing. I
Oh,
was
no.
trying and I just missed
It's
the
worst when you
inside.
can't get it in.
It would have been worse in here, so that was
Yeah,
okay.
5.
That's alright. So now it is early evening. The sun is about to set, and Malik says, "Alright, rest up, guys. This is about where we're gonna head out into the woods. You got an hour, and then we're off into it. So if you have anything you need to do, any last words before we head out, now's the time to say 'em."